Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In one of my previous videos, I did a crochet gift guide for your more fashionable friend, but I felt like I needed to come back and do another one that was specifically catered to the fellas out there. Looking back, a lot of the things that were on my list are things that I feel like more so catered and would appeal to a more feminine audience. And sometimes I think it can be kind of hard to like think of different things to make for, or not even make, but just gift the guys in your life. So I went ahead and came up with a list of 10 really cool ideas of things that you could make for the special guy in your life. I really had to dig deep and channel my inner dude to think of some ideas, some really cool ideas. I hope the Think Like a Man dude is like really proud of me because I really was in my bag when I created this list. But it is currently 1 in the morning as I'm filming this and I would like to go to bed soon, so let's go ahead and waste no time and get straight on into this video. Okay, so the first couple of things that I had on my list, or I should say the first concept that I have, were all things that I felt were more catered to a guy that was more musically inclined. So first up I have, you can look up different accessories that pair with the instrument that they play. So for example, if your guy plays the guitar or a saxophone, you could make a strap for them. So you know, like guitars have the strap that, you know, they can like let go of it and it's just like dangling there. Or same thing with the saxophone. They have the same kind of situation or strap that, you know, their instrument hangs onto for, I guess, more mobility. I don't know. You could just do like a regular basic strap of just like a solid color, or you could make it like striped, or you could even do like granny squares and put a little theme to it. So if they like stars, you could put stars in the granny square, or a heart, but maybe not like a red heart, maybe like a black heart or like a silver heart. I don't know. Maybe that would appeal to a dude more. Little things like that I think could be a really cool finishing touch. Also, if your guy plays the drums, you could make one of those stick bags. I don't know if that's what you call them, but the bags that they put like the sticks that they use to do their drumming, you can make them one of those. Or if they're not a musician but they are like really into music, you could make them a record, like a crochet record pillow. Like I think that could be kind of cool. And depending on how good you are at like doing writing and things of that sort, you could even put like the name of their favorite band on it. I feel like even for someone who isn't a dude, like I would personally like to get something like that, so I think that would be a really cool gift idea. Next up on my list, if your guy isn't the most into music but he is a big sports fan, you could make him a little like miniature version of whatever item they use for their sport. So if they play football, you can make them a little crocheted football. Or if they were into basketball or soccer, you can make them well, maybe not soccer. Actually, I don't know how that would work out. But if they were into basketball or baseball, you can make them a little crocheted basketball or baseball. Or heck, even if they were into pool, you could make them a pool ball. That would actually be a really cute idea. I like the pool ball idea because then you could put it in their favorite color, and then if they had like a favorite or like lucky number, you could put that number on the pool ball. You're welcome. Staying in the sports arena, you could also make them a pillow but use the colors of like their favorite sports team, or do a pillow of their favorite sports item. So instead of just making them a little crocheted football, you can make it a little bit bigger, and then boom, you got like a legit football pillow. Or if you crochet pretty fast, you could also make them a little area rug of whatever their favorite sport item is. So if it is, going back to the football, if it's a football, make them a football area rug. Or if you just want to make them a little area rug based off of the colors of their favorite team, or if you're really good at like crocheting letters, you could do like the letter or letters of their favorite sports team. That could actually be really cool, especially if their room is like themed around their favorite sport. That could be a really cool thing to do. Next up on my list, I have wall tapestries. So this could also, once again, be themed based off of their interest in music or sports. But if they also just happen to be a really artsy kind of a person, you could make a really cool abstract wall tapestry. I think that would be really freaking dope. And there's so many different ways you could go about it that like you can really get creative with this one. If you happen to know what their favorite colors are or just what their vibe is, like use that as your starting point and just let your creativity run wild with that. Now also, if your guy happens to be in the more artistic realm, if he's really into photography, here we go, another strap, but you can make him a camera strap. Or I don't know if you can make a camera bag per se, because I feel like that's something that requires a lot of cushion, but I have seen that camera lenses like come in their own little pouches, so you can make him like camera lens pouches. And then the last few things that I thought of were things related to fashion or clothing. So if your guy happens to be a little bit more on the fashionable end of things, you could make him a fanny pack. I've seen so many different tutorials of fanny packs on YouTube, and fanny packs are like one of, if not my most favorite type of bag. They're just so convenient, they're easy, and they're cute, so like why not? But there are lots of different ways that you can go about making the fanny packs, and I don't know, it could be really cool. Or you can make him a utility bag. Oh my gosh, or a utility belt, is that what they call it? Utility belt bag? I don't know, but either of those ideas could be really cool. Okay, next up, also in the fashion realm, you could make them a bandana cap. So I saw these on Pinterest and I thought they were really cool. Now personally, to me, they just look like do-rags, but that's still not a bad idea because I happen to think of making do-rags like way earlier this year, but for myself. So when I came across this photo, I was like, oh my gosh, that is actually a really cool and like dope gift. So you can make him a do-rag or a bandana cap, you know, whatever the heck you want to call it. Just looks like a do-rag to me. And again, you can put them in their favorite color or do some really cool color combinations. That'd be cool. Or if you happen to crochet a little bit faster and have a little extra time on your hands, I know it's already like halfway through December, but if you do it this next thing in like a mesh stitch or granny stitch, you could actually work it up pretty fast. And that would be like a top or a sweater or a vest. I think especially when you do them in like a mesh stitch or something similar to that, they work up so fast and they're such a easy yet cool gift that like who wouldn't want one of those, you know? Those granny stitch button-ups have been really trendy this year, and there are tons of tutorials on YouTube on like how you can make them, so that could be a really good idea. Or if all else fails and they're on the more basic side, you could always make them a beanie, but just, you know, try to stay away from like the basic beanies because anybody could go to Macy's and get one of those. You can make them a short beanie. Or I've been seeing these really cute beanies as of lately. They're striped, but the way they're doing them, it's like you're crocheting in the back loop only, so you get like some interesting texture going on. And I think that in a really cool or like abstract color combination, or you can keep it kind of basic if they're a little bit more on the basic side, I think that could be a really neat idea. So stay away from the basic beanie ideas. Give them, you know, something a little edgy, something cool to work with. And then the very last thing that I thought of is in relation to if they are into like winter sports or I don't know, just anything that would involve them being in colder temperatures, you can make them a balaclava. I think balaclavas are a very cool gender neutral fashion item that you can make, and depending on how edgy of a person that they are, you can make them like very simple and, you know, not too attention grabbing. Or if they're like really cool and into fashion, you could definitely edge it up and make it like its own statement piece. But yes, so those are the different things that I thought of that you can make for your guy this Christmas. I don't think any of the things that I had on my list were things that would take too much time. So even though we're halfway through the month, these are definitely things that are still attainable. You can do it. You can make it. Go ahead. Give them something that they're going to love this year. I hope you guys like these ideas. I tried to really think of things that would be something that a guy would actually want. You know, I feel like when we're gifting things, especially to the men in our lives, you know, us as ladies, we tend to give them what we would want to give them and not necessarily give them things that they want or things that they will use, especially when it comes to a gift that you're making with your real live hands. Like, it's a little bit of a different situation. So I hope this list serves you well. Please let me know if there's anything that you thought of that you feel like I could have added onto this list. You know, help give everyone else some further ideas in the comments section. I will try to leave different tutorials of things I can find here on YouTube to help you guys out. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a real quick and easy one that I just want to whip up for you guys real quick. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you guys will be notified when I upload my next video. I hope you guys have fun making your Christmas gifts this year, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!